This is Colin Wilkins with NBC Nightly News. As reports of sexual assault in the military have risen to staggering numbers in recent years, the issue has moved to the forefront of quite a number of debates and discussions. Considering the topic is one that most branches of the military refuse to discuss head-on, the general public is left with only a few questions. Is the military truly dealing with these sexual assault accusations, or are they just brushing them along with the victims under the rug to avoid confronting the truth? To help give us insight regarding this growing problem, we are joined by Erica Croft, an ex-U.S. airman and victim of military sexual assault. Thank you for speaking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your history with the armed forces.
Well, I grew up in a military family. My father was an ex-Army man, and my two other brothers enlisted shortly after graduating high school. When it came time for me to graduate, the Air Force just seemed like the right choice for me. Everyone expected me to go there anyways. I enlisted right out of high school and started basic that summer. I loved every second of it.
Now, you mentioned that you personally were a victim of sexual assault. When did that come into play?
Everything was seemingly fine for the first couple of years. The work itself was challenging, but I expected that. It wasn't until I was 22 that the sexual assault really became prevalent to me. We had just returned from our deployment, and we wanted to go out to a bar to celebrate. We took about 2 drinks to knock me completely out. Looking back, they must have put something into my drink. I was assaulted by 3 members of my crew and left in the bathroom of the bar.
This must be a very difficult topic for you to discuss. Did you report the rape?
No, not at first. I was terrified of jeopardizing the career that I'd worked so hard for, and in all honesty, I didn't think that anyone would believe that a member of my own crew had assaulted me. It's just an unspoken sort of agreement within the military. You don't report that kind of thing.
You said that you didn't report your rape right away. What action did the military take once you came forward?
Once you come forward, you become like a liability for the military, a dark secret that they don't want anyone finding out about. I was constantly harassed by members of my crew who turned on me claiming that I was ruining my attacker's career. I was no longer afraid of the people we were fighting. I realized that the enemy was a lot closer to home than I thought. I finally got to the point where my higher-ups could no longer guarantee my safety on the Army base. So I was honorably discharged just over a month after I came forward. Their reasoning? A false diagnosis of PTSD.
So in a way, you could say that the military chose to prioritize your attacker's career over your own?
That's correct. I loved my job. But when it came to either staying silent and having to see my attacker's face every day, or getting discharged from the Army, I knew only one of those options could guarantee my safety.
We are running out of time for this segment, but I have one more question for you. In your opinion, is the military truly dealing with these issues, or have they just been brushing them under the rug?
The military will do whatever it takes to avoid a problem. If that means compromising the safety and sanity of sexual assault victims, they'll do it. They'd rather avoid a complication than give us the justice that we deserve. From what I can tell, they'll keep hiding their secrets as long as it takes, no matter who they hurt in the process.
Well, thank you again for sharing your story with us. Your strength is admirable.
Thank you, Colin.
We've given you the information. It's up to you to form an opinion. Tune in next week as we discuss the Don't Ask, Don't Tell ban. For NBC Nightly News, this has been Colin Wilkins. Good night.